All right, welcome back, Nines. I'm going to take us just really briefly through setting up your spreadsheets for task 4. So if you take a look at the assignment, it says your task is to complete the following instructions to create a spreadsheet that teachers can use to track their marks. And number 1 tells you the weighting, so how much the knowledge is going to count for the thinking, the communication, and the application. And then number 2 shows you how to create, tells you to create 6 different worksheets in one Excel file. And then number 3 shows you what the marks are. And then and number 4 tells you that within each worksheet, you're going to take a look at the same 5 students. You're going to enter knowledge into the knowledge sheet, application into the application sheet, and you're going to have a test mark, a quiz mark, and an assignment mark. So we want to set up those worksheets right now. Okay, so I've copied the data into one of the worksheets, but this isn't what we actually want, because what we want to do is we want to say, okay, we're going to create a worksheet that just has knowledge marks in it. So 1 for test, 1 for assignment, and 1 for quiz. We're going to create another one that just has thinking marks and communication marks. So if you look down at the bottom of your Excel file, you'll see there's like a sheet 1, a sheet 2, a sheet 3. If you click on them, you'll see they take you to different worksheets. So this is where we're actually going to create those. So I'm going to click back on sheet 2, and then I'm going to double click down here, and I'm going to call this one knowledge. So it's going to be my knowledge sheet. And then I'm going to go to sheet 3. Similarly, click on it. I'll call this one thinking. And then I can go down here, and you can see I can actually insert some worksheets. So I'm going to insert 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm just going to keep naming these the different names that I have there, etc. So what you need to do is you need to set up the knowledge sheet. So I'm going to go back to where I had copied the data in sheet 1, and I'm going to just grab the student information, and I'm going to paste it here into my knowledge sheet. So I've got my students all listed, and then I'm going to make sure it's wide enough for my students. So I'm going to remove the wrap text, if you remember that from before, and hover between A and B and double click. So now I want to get their marks. So I'm going to go back to the sheet where I had pasted them, and I see I have a test mark, an assignment mark, and a quiz mark. So I'm going to enter test, assignment, and quiz. All right. So if I go back, I'll just grab the marks for knowledge for the test and paste them into the knowledge sheet. Whoops. And paste them into the knowledge sheet. Go back and grab the knowledge marks for the assignment, copy and paste. So Control-C to copy. Go back to the knowledge sheet and paste it.
Could you come to the main office, please? Tomas, here to the main office.
Do the same thing for the quizzes. So you can see I'm just going back and forth between the sheets. Click on knowledge and enter my quiz marks. And so I'm going to actually highlight all this and remove all my formatting for now, so that I'm going to remove the bold. I'm going to remove my borders, so no border. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going to select it all and make sure that my font is the same size. I picked, you'll see, Calibri 14 for all of them. Once again, somehow my assignment has shortened, so there I go. So I've set up my knowledge sheet. And now I want to do the exact same thing for thinking, the exact same thing for communication, the exact same thing for application, and then I'm going to create a sheet for final marks and 1 for comments. So once you have all that done, you are ready to approach the task that we're going to do on Tuesday. So good luck.